Angelo. Time for a Braindead day. The Casa de Angelo. Been a while since I did one of these live streams, you call them. For one thing, I realize they do take some time, and it kind of, it always crams in my schedule in the mornings. I do enjoy doing them, but sometimes I just like having breakfast being quiet part of the day. Also, it's kind of a little bit of work, talking while I'm trying to do all this stuff. Keep track of my nutrients for my breakfast. I'm doing pretty well on my diet. I just submitted my stats for an update. I know my arms have not gotten bigger or anything. I mean, they're like a little bigger, but they're not even like an inch bigger probably, so I didn't even measure them. And I'm 152 pounds, but I'm pretty sure I'll be dropping off some of that in the toilet today. Oh, I got some books. I'm excited. I went to a thrift store and I got a Peter Hedges book. I saw Peter Hedges there. I'm like, oh, awesome. I literally just reread the screenplay for Ben is Back, which Peter Hedges wrote and directed, I believe. And it's an excellent screenplay. And he wrote What's Eating Gilbert Grape, both the novel and the film. Just amazing writer. So I'm like, hell yes, I'm going to get a book by him. I've been watching a lot of international films lately. On Canopy, the California library streaming service. California, I said library in there. I was like, did I forget to say library? So I saw Gree, that's from Chad, and it was quite interesting and beautifully shot. I saw Nakom from Ghana, which also beautiful. It was a great authentic experience for me. I don't want to criticize movies, but Nakom, and Nakom, like no H in there, Nakom. And then I saw yesterday Men and Chicken. I think it's a Danish film from Denmark with Mads Mikkelsen, which is wonderfully demented. So if you know Mads Mikkelsen, you've seen him probably as either Le Chiffre in Casino Royale or Hannibal in the Hannibal series. Here he plays an utterly demented, neurotic, anxiety-ridden buffoon who compulsively pleasures himself. So he's an odd bird. And that's a good tie-in for the Que aproveche, gracias, FOT fans, mis seguidores, mis entusiastas, admiradores. Whatever. Mads Mikkelsen is quite interesting in it. And it's great to see him play a comedic character. I also saw him in the film The Hunt, which is not a comedy at all. Very serious film. All right. I'm gonna throw you all for the loop of your life. I'm not making my regular protein powder breakfast. Check this out. Speaking of men and chicken, here's a man who's gonna have some chicken eggs. I got this from the grocery store. You can microwave eggs in here. How cool is that? Because I don't feel like heating up the pan and all that using oil. And I got some slightly expired, olive oil bread. Garbage, you grocery stores need to sell like more food at a discount because it's ridiculous how much food is wasted. Our whole society is moments away from collapsing at any moment. And I don't say that to be some kind of doomsday guy, but I mean like how the rich exploit us and how ignorance and inertia just runs us and how our infrastructure is falling apart and we need to switch to transit and healthy uh, living in cities. Man, I really sound like some environmentalist, hippie. But we need to switch over to transit, to trains, to more sociable environments. That'll make us safer when you have more eyes on the street and you're not isolated. And that's how my car got broken into and the battery stolen. It was on this stretch of road where there was nobody. But if it's in more streets where there's more people out and stuff, it tends to be safer. And we need more pedestrian, bike friendly, rolling friendly, like, mobility devices such as wheelchairs and scooters, friendly streets and infrastructure, and denser design of cities. We need all this stuff to be sustainable. We can't sustain this. Those welfare queens in Beverly Hills and Westwood are suckling at the government teat, extracting money from the poor who live in more dense neighborhoods and who are not leeches on the tax base, who are not draining the tax base, because the infrastructure doesn't cost as much to run out to them. The sewer lines, water lines, the sanitation work, all that stuff, repairing the roads, all that doesn't, and plus they're in disrepair anyways because they're not invested in it. Instead, that money gets extracted from them and given to the rich so they can live in their sprawling suburbs on long roads that they maybe only use 1% of the day, if that. Think about it. You're not driving on the roads for 3 hours a day for most people. Well, sort of, but you're driving across different stretches of road that everybody else uses. But you want to be tucked away in your nice little cul-de-sac in your gated community, and you want your roads to be nice and perfect. But no, other people can't come here. And actually, we need their money to pay for this because you can't pay enough in property taxes to sustain all it. Anyways, and it's destroying the environment. It's wrecking our health. Makes people antisocial. Driving, I'm convinced, makes people antisocial. You believe you're invincible. You believe you're much mightier than you actually are. We need to switch to transit, and it's for the benefit of the rich. We need to take what they have, what they've extracted from the rest of us, and the super rich especially, and disseminate it back to their rightful owners. Anyways, for some reason I was just freaking out about some of this stuff, and like I slept in this morning. It was so nice. I slept until like 6:30. I was like, I'm too tired. I am tired, man. Okay, let's get these eggs out. Even eggs are freaking expensive now, man. What the hell? Eggs are so damn pricey. They used to be so cheap. Now they're expensive. Let's see, huevos. I have 3. Let's see, nutrition info. Quince gramos de grasas. Oh, but I need more eggs soon. I'm trying to build muscle, so getting a little extra calories lately, but keep it a lean bulk. Getting a little fat, but definitely gained muscle. Actually, I knew I wasn't going to sleep well last night because my body was flushing out water, my muscles were sore, so I had an extra protein dinner. Strawberries and coconut. Extra protein powder dinner bowl. Rode my bike for a while yesterday, like 90 minutes. Kind of miss going out to movie theaters now. I'd really like to go to a movie, but it just takes so much time, and I want to get a lot done. So, not today, my friend. Not today, my friend. I don't have my customary bell peppers ready. I want to have them ready for the eating. Alright, so I've got to cut up these bell peppers. Have some of them ready. So I'll load this up in the microwave. I won't start cooking it yet. People need more than 2 days off a week. We need 3-day weekends minimum. At a minimum. Doesn't France have a 32-hour work week? We should have that, man. Right now they're protesting and stuff. Good for them, because Macron, that oaf, has raised the retirement age, or he was threatening to, and then he just basically pushed it through without a vote from 62 to 64. And he's an asshole about it. He's like telling people, you can get a job somewhere else. You can get a job as a barista. You need to work. I mean, he's been doing that for years, though. Get all the seeds out. Los semillas. Oh, las semillas. Alright. Yeah, at least I'll have some bell peppers to put in this thing. This thing I call desayuno. Con huevos. Breakfast. Eggs. So much to prepare. I gotta make my. I hate getting seeds on the ground. Where'd that go? Gotta weigh my bread because it's all irregular sizes, so I can't just go. There's no nutrition listed, so. Hair keeps getting, my hair is so long now, it's getting in my ears. It's not really that long, but like for me, this is the longest in my adult life. So I'm just seeing what happens. Like, I don't know how to style it. I'll have to learn. And this is olive oil bread. Rosemary olive oil. 84 gramos. I'll look up the nutrition content in this later. This is probably going to be about hitting my carb goals for my first meal. Toast these a little bit. Our toaster is awful. It's like oh my goodness, it like toasts one side only. I'm putting some bell peppers in there, and I'm gonna finish microwaving these huevos. Oh. Saludables, healthy food cooking. I don't know why, it just hit me this morning because I was sleeping in, I guess, how sad it is, like how people needlessly struggle because basically just ignorance that like we don't want to support everybody, we don't want the infrastructure to support everyone. We want people to be poor, and then we blame them for being poor when it's the rich that failed them. The rich that fight to keep them poor. See how these eggs look? Are they all done? Or no, I think they're still a little wet. Really, add a little more peppers in there. This is healthy stuff. Peppers for my lunch for the week. pretty well done. Let's do another few seconds. And of course, this toaster barely did anything to this bread. It's okay. The bread did nothing wrong. It's the toaster's fault. Don't blame the bread. So this is kind of how I get my lunch ready for the week. I'll cut up the bell peppers. I'll have lettuce, I guess iceberg lettuce, yeah, and tomatoes, and just I always make my lunch the previous day for the next day. So today I'll have my chicken, my skinless pulled chicken breast in Tupperware with some bell peppers, lettuce, and tomato for a real healthy lunch with enough protein and little carbs. The lettuce and vegetables don't make many carbs, but they have lots of great micronutrients, phytonutrients, and lots of good stuff. And they're filling, lots of fibros. There you go, that's a big bag of peppers. Not only this toaster does not do anything, it takes 20 minutes to just barely heat up, or it'll completely burn inside of the toast. But only one side, it won't do the other side. Mindlessly just threw away that bread. This is what I got. You get a spoon to really scoop all this in. Yes, don't be alarmed, people. This is a late breakfast for me, but I slept in today. I just couldn't sleep well last night, and Friday night I slept all right, but I woke up at 2 a.m., couldn't fall back to sleep really, and by 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, I was ready to pass out. And just I need to sleep. Jesus, water's hot. I still miss some egg. I always try and be really thorough. This egg is a bad egg. Alright, this is missing something. So yeah, looks good. You got the olive oil, rosemary bread, bell peppers, but needs hot sauce. Not too much because my nose is going to get all runny. Oh, okay. That's what I learned is my nose will run and run. Oh, some parsley. That's a good idea. Oh, oregano. Sorry. Cool, what up? I should choose degraded? I don't know if is that the correct term or is that a specific style? Degraded? I don't know. Alright. Yeah, switch it up. I'll sit over here. No, I kinda like sitting at the kitchen bar. Someone left this out. Already my nose is running a little bit. Just from smelling these peppers. Good stuff. Thought it could fight the urge to not blow my nose. But I couldn't. Alright, cleared my plate. Hey, you never get this view of me. Oh. Come on. Come on. My hands are all greasy, so I can't. Good enough. Yeah, now that hot sauce is starting to burn my tongue. All right, FOT fans, I'll see you. Now I'm gonna stretch, go for a walk. Then I want to do some reading. I couldn't even watch a second movie yesterday. I wanted to. I was like, I'm too tired. And a movie, it kind of takes energy out of me. I mean, I love watching movies, but it's like I need time afterwards to sort of, reflect. But I was so tired yesterday after I saw Men in Chicken. It's like, well, I can't just sit and read now. I'm too tired. I can't watch another movie. So I took a nap, but then the problem was I took a nap at like 5 o'clock in the evening, so that I couldn't fall asleep. Well, anyways, I'm all right. All right. It's been nice out in LA. It finally stopped raining. Weird for us, but we need it, although it's horrible what it does to make the lives of people living on the street miserable. Man, I mean, I lived on the street, but I was in my car, so I wasn't like actually sleeping on pavement. It is brutal. It's like torture. I'm sure that you have to. Sorry, I'm distracted looking for tea. To have to live on the street when it's raining and not be able to get away from it. It's cold and windy, and people die from it. Make some barley tea. What am I doing? I can't just microwave a tea bag. No, that's noisy. Is this screen working? Yeah. love this stuff. Bunch of watermelon and strawberries for later. Also, I got some new refrigerator magnets coming soon. They haven't arrived yet. That's cool. A little update on that situation. Pulled chicken. Those are some solid eggs. But we need to also switch to sustainable farming and at least make it an option for people who want it more vegetarian and vegan diets. I don't know if that's really a good choice for me, even though I think the animal cruelty aspect of it, great, to eliminate, but to get all the protein I need, I'm going by what Mike O'Hearn says. It's like he doesn't recommend that. Although they give it as an option, if like on my meal plan, because I'm still doing the meal plans. Still got my food journal where I'm like logging everything I'm eating and all the grams, protein, fats, carbohydrates in them. Pretty much. Last night I had this extra meal. I didn't fill out all this, but I'll fill it out today to see just what my totals were. Oh, and now, this isn't for today, this is for tomorrow, because I'm making my lunch for tomorrow. So I have tomorrow's entries ready to go. And be ready to jump. Also, I got this nice coconut. Grams. Excuse me. Just got that one. It's pretty reasonable. Well, that hot sauce. Doing something to me. Oh yeah, I'll still need this out for my other meals tomorrow, but I don't weigh how much lettuce and like bell peppers I put in because it's almost no cal. It's like you could put in a bunch of that stuff and it's like 10 calories and like not even 1 gram of carbs. So it's like I don't even measure that. Excuse me, weigh that. My allergies, I think. Oh shit, Jesus, that's hot. I accidentally stuck my finger in the water. That's the steam rising. And the girl who terrorizes us all and terrorized us a lot, I don't know if she moved out yet, but she's moving out. So great. Maybe she's already moved out. So, hey, got a nice home then. She's off to terrorize new lands and new people. And I'm excited. I have new art for my walls coming in. I bought all these Harold Lloyd shirts from Redbubble, but the material is terrible. It doesn't breathe. It's really uncomfortable. So I explained it to them. They gave me a voucher to buy a bunch of new stuff, said I don't have to send those back. So I donated all my Harold Lloyd shirts to a thrift shop. And, oh yeah. And I ordered with my vouchers some art prints of different things and some refrigerator magnets, because I would like to have more magnets on the fridge. Okay, can't resist. Always feels like a waste of a paper towel to do that instead of a tissue, but what can I do? If I left tissues out, my roommates would use them all and never replace them. Lechuga. I already washed this. Very healthy, filling stuff. This iceberg lettuce. Don't be fooled into thinking you gotta be cool and eat candy and potato chips all the time. You don't. I might have some sun chips later. I kind of want those, but I'll see. I haven't had really any cravings for like junk food lately since I'm getting satiated from my diet. Like literally, I'm full. I wouldn't enjoy it. It'd give me nightmares to eat like some nice sweets. That's good. I'm in a bulk phase, so really there shouldn't be cheat meals right now, or high meals, whatever. Those should be more for when you're cutting and you want it mentally, or it'll help spike your metabolism. But for me right now, I'm trying to bulk, and it's a slow process, and it takes some time. Getting a little size, but maybe I should eat more. I don't know. That's why I experiment. And, I weigh myself almost every day, and I see how I'm looking. I always fear I'm getting much fatter than I actually am. And this morning I was pleased to see I'm only 152 pounds, and that's with some water in me and stuff. So I'm like, okay, it's a good experiment to see, am I eating too much, too little? I think I'm probably on the side of too little. I'm eating too little. Maybe I should eat a little more. Partly it's hard to keep eating, I'm taking 1 to 2 dumps a day sometimes, and eating more, it's, causes not my stomach to be upset, but it's just definitely, you notice, it's just a different feeling. I don't know. You got to get over the mental block and of eating more, and it's a good thing. Try and get over and just have a different relationship with food. Before I was all about cutting, cutting, cutting. That's my whole life. I was trying to cut. And now I'm trying to bulk. And not dirty bulk, not eat a bunch of junk food. I want to keep my cholesterol good and all that. And it's a big tomato. Roma tomato. But like even right now, if I wanted to go get a pastry, I just would not eat it. I'm tired of chewing. Damn, there's not much room in here. Excuse me. Still have this Creole seasoning I got from the food bank years ago. I miss going there. It's just too far right now to go and not have to spend like half a day going out there. It's all the way out in Sun Valley. I'd have to ride my bike, get on the metro, and then once. And, wait. Once I get off the metro, ride my bike like another 3 or 4 miles to the food bank, get my food, load it onto my bike, ride my bike another 3 or 4 miles back to the metro, and it's like, man, so there's a lot of travel, a lot of commuting. And gotta have something for my snack tomorrow, so I'll put some salmon in here, and in another Tupperware container I'll put some of that olive oil rosemary olive oil bread, I should say. I'm gonna get going. I kind of want to just relax and be quiet, but it's been 49 minutes of fun. Thanks so much everyone for joining. Be well out there, be healthy, make your communities better. Let's get the world shifted away from all this heinous stuff. Nuclear weapons, that scares me when I look at that stuff. Like, I just see headlines about, here's what would happen if nuclear war happens between Russia and America. I'm like, please don't, just stop. Like, we need to disarm nuclear weapons, rid them from the earth. Anyways, we need a more sensible world. We need to have a good future. So, all right, everybody, with that in mind, I'm going to get going. Thanks for watching. Bye.